Hi, and welcome to this 15-minute yoga practice that is going to deeply stretch the whole body and build flexibility. This is suitable for people with an existing level of yoga. So if you're a beginner, please check out my beginners videos, which I will link on the screen now. Whatever your level, please take this at your own pace, remembering that it's your yoga practice. And listen more to what I'm saying than trying to copy exactly how I look in each position. So starting in a comfortable seated position, come to this moment, come to your breath, arrive fully in the now. Feel the breath bringing fresh prana energy to the body. Feel the exhales helping you to release what is no longer serving you. Another deep breath in. And now we'll begin some Sufi rolls. So begin to draw a big circle with the crown of your head and then begin to bring the spine into the movement. Feel like you're stirring the pelvis, the hips, and the torso, moving fluidly and intuitively with the breath, nice and slow. And now reaching up to the sky with the crown of your head, we'll come to a forward fold in your cross-leg position. So draw tall through the spine and then hinge forward from the hips, bringing your fingers tented in front of you. Breathe in to lengthen through the spine and exhale to fold more fully from the hip flexors, making sure not to round your lower back too much, but finding that length in the back of the body the whole time. If you need to uncross your legs slightly, that's okay. You should be feeling a deep stretch in your glutes and the outsides of the hips. Breathing in fully here. And now, looking forwards, walk your hands over to the top left edge of your mat so that you're feeling a stretch down the right side body. Feel the rib cage opening and bow your head down towards that right side. Breathe into the side of the body and feel the rib cage expanding. Feel that amazing stretch in the side body and in your glute. Breathe in, and now as you exhale, walk your hands over to the opposite side, breathing in to find length over towards that left side, and exhaling to bow forward even more fully over that left leg. And now a couple more deep breaths, elongating those exhales to breathe into the sensation. Another full breath in. And exhaling to come up to seated. From here, extend your left leg long with your right heel in towards the center. We'll take a side reach with the left arm, opening out down the left side of the body, and then coming over to the opposite side. You can bring your left arm down on the inside of the left leg, or you can just have the hand gently resting inside the leg. From here, take your right fingers to the side of your head, and as you exhale, bring your elbow down across the body. Breathe in, open. Exhale, close. And again, breathe in, open. Exhale, close. And one more time, breathing in, reach up and back with your right arm and bring it around your back. Maybe even hook it onto the outside of your left thigh. And feel this amazing stretch as you bind with the arm. You can come up onto the left hand if you need to. Now, reaching for your left foot. If you can't reach, just reach towards the foot, making sure that both sitting bones are still grounded. Come to whatever version of this side body stretch works for you. If you can reach, grabbing the inside of your left foot with the left hand and the top of the foot with your right hand. Taking A couple more full breaths here. Breathing in and exhale. Now turning your body towards your left leg. Take the hands around the foot if you can reach, bending the knee as much as you need to bring the belly to the thigh, and breathing in and out as you feel that stretch down the back of the leg. Another deep breath in, and as you exhale, walk your hands slowly back up, coming to an upright position, ready to take that all on the other side. So now extending your right leg long, and bring your left heel into the center. Bring your left hand down, stretch out through the right side of the body. Look under that right underarm, breathe in. And then as you exhale, you're going to flow over towards that extended leg, finding a side body stretch there, maybe bringing your right elbow down on the inside of the leg. And now exhaling, bring your top arm down, breathe in, open up. Exhale, fold forward over that extended leg. Elbow reaches to the sky as you breathe in. And one more time, exhale, elbow towards the knee. And now inhale, open up, reach up with your left arm and then hook it behind your back, coming to that bind, maybe reaching onto the outside of your right thigh if you can, and opening the chest towards the sky as much as possible. And then with the right hand, reach for the inside of the right foot and reach that left arm over top of your left ear, reaching for the toes. Take a little bend in the knee if you need, and wherever you are, connect with your breath. Elongate those exhales. Another deep breath in, and now as you exhale, turn the body towards that extended leg, taking the hands either side of the foot and reaching towards the foot with your head. Bending the knee as much as you need to support your lower back, trying to fold from the hip creases as much as you can. Breathe in and exhale, lifting back up to your seated position and coming around to a tabletop position. Breathe in, and as you exhale, make your way back into downward facing dog, heels towards the earth, and we'll come through a few spinal waves. As you breathe in, bring the shoulders over the wrists, hug your belly into the spine, and then as you exhale, bend the knees and send your hips back into your downward dog position. So trying to make this circular motion with the shoulders forwards, back, and into downward dog. And one more time from here. Now making your way down onto the knees into your tabletop position once again. From here, take your right leg back behind you, sending energy through the toes. Lift the foot so that it comes into a little back bend as well, and extend your opposite arm forward. Exhale, round the back, elbow to knee. Breathe in, extend, and then reach back with your left hand for your right foot, grabbing the inside of the foot and coming to a tiger position. You can try bending the leg and just feeling that stretch, or you can do like me and kick the foot into the hand, bringing yourself into a deep back bend and shoulder opening. This is such an energizing, beautiful pose. I encourage you to give it a go. Now breathing out as you release and coming back down to your child's pose just to give the spine a little break. Now taking a couple of breaths in your child's pose. As you inhale, come back up, extend your right leg out behind you and your left arm forwards. Find your balance, and then as you exhale, round the back, bring the elbow to the knee. A few more with your own breath, as much as you can. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. And then reaching back for that right foot with your left hand, begin to kick the foot into the hand to create this wonderful back bend Feeling a stretch across your shoulder, into the hip flexor, and holding your balance. Exhale, release. Come back to child's pose. Just resting your forehead down there. And with your next breath in, rise up to your tabletop position. Scoop your left knee forward, bringing it underneath you, coming to a pigeon pose. Sitting up nice and tall, balancing the hips, and maybe your left shin comes parallel with the top of the mat. Mine doesn't, so if you're like me, that's okay. If you are more advanced in your practice, you might want to go for a mermaid pose, reaching back for the right foot with your right arm and hooking the foot into the elbow crease, and then creating this bind with your hands. Another option is to flip your grip, turning your palm inwards and then grabbing with the left hand as well to come to a king pigeon position. Have a go, play around with these different variations and really challenge yourself. As you exhale, coming down into a sleeping pigeon for a more restful version of the pose and to get a deeper stretch into the glute. Making sure that that right leg is sticking straight out behind you and not dropping inwards or out to the side. Now connecting with your breath even more, making your exhales very long, and then with your next exhale coming over onto the other side for your pigeon with the right knee forward. Mine looks a little funny, that's because I have a knee injury. If you feel okay having your right shin parallel with the top of the mat, then you can do that, and you should be squaring your hips towards the top of the mat. Excuse my little friend here. Try to stay connected with your breathing the whole time. Remove yourself from the sensations that are going on in your body. And now, if you enjoyed that mermaid variation on the other side, then you can have a go with that now. Trying to stay lifted through the spine, creating a bind with your fingers, and then maybe even going for your king pigeon or just coming down into sleeping pigeon, lying over that front knee from here. Wherever you are, connect with your breath, extending the exhales long. And now slowly from here, as you exhale, make your way back up to a seated position, taking your legs out in front of you, and then push the hips up towards the sky, coming to a reverse tabletop position just to stretch out the hip flexors and the fronts of the thighs. You can then take a butterfly pose and lie all the way down onto your back. And now, using this butterfly pose as a brief shavasana relaxation, allowing your breath to slow down even more and feeling this gentle stretch down the insides of the thighs. Allow your mind and your body to be still just for a few more moments. And now slowly drawing the knees back towards each other, hug them all the way into the chest. Give yourself a little hug, make yourself into a little ball. And then when you're ready, bring yourself up into a seated position, coming up sideways to protect your neck. And just finding that comfortable seated position with a nice tall spine, drawing up through the crown of the head and allowing the shoulders to release down away from the ears. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank yourself for practicing yoga today. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Bye.